I'm Nick Seco from HomeRight Windows and Doors, and we're located in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So we do vinyl replacement windows, we do steel and fiberglass entry doors, we do aluminum storm doors, and we do sliding patio doors, all made by Provia. The windows are a vinyl replacement window, and it could be anything from double hungs to casements to bay and bow windows and everything in between. So when somebody calls in the office and needs an estimate, they get Roxanne on the phone typically, and she would schedule an appointment for me to come out and take some measurements, provide some literature, go through what options we have, and then I would follow up within about 24 to 48 hours with an estimate with all the details of the products as well as the installed price. I find that we're typically much more affordable than the companies that you see advertising on TV or in a lot of other places. If they're spending a lot of advertising dollars, obviously they're passing those costs on to their consumers. You could go to our website at homerightwaynesboro.com, or you could call us at 717-749-4874.
Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState with Tiny and Katie.
Welcome back to Let's Talk TriState, all powered by HomeRight Windows and Doors, the right choice, winner in the 2024 Best of the Tri-State. One of our favorite guests, we have Brittany Arizmendi. She is the Director of Community Engagement for Downtown Hagerstown. Thanks for coming back and joining us today.
Thanks for having me again.
Of course. Now, you have a lot of upcoming events. I'm just going to let you walk me through what's next and what can we expect in Downtown Hagerstown.
Sure. So next week we're going to Main Street America Conference in Philadelphia. So we're excited. We get to meet with other Main Street leaders and bring some ideas back to downtown. But then once we get back from that, we basically hit the ground running very fast. Mm-hmm. So April 12th, we have our second Saturday event, which is our spring break scavenger hunt. Anyone is welcome to join us for that. It's from 11 to 1 on that Saturday. There will be clues posted on social media. First clue is in person. You have to pick it up inside a Potomac Walk. But then every 30 minutes, we'll be doing a new clue, and there are different prizes you can win. So
the clues come through social media.
Yes, that first one is paper, mm-hmm. and then every 30 minutes it'll be on social media.
And then if you solve the scavenger hunt, is there something waiting for you at the end?
There's a little golden bag that says Downtown Hagerstown, and then inside it tells you what your prize is, and then you have to go back to Potomac Walk to claim your prize. So we're giving away, the Flying Boxcars have given us some tickets. The Yarn Shop's given us a gift card. We have Downtown Hagerstown gift cards, which can get you into about 12 different restaurants downtown.
Wow.
So just a fun way to bring people downtown for a few hours on a Saturday.
Is there a prize if you finish it first, or just if you're able to get all of them?
Just if you're able to get all of them.
Because I can imagine people are running into each other.
And we did something similar last year, and that's what ended up happening. People were following us. They were staking out in different areas downtown, trying to be the first to get to it. So it ended up, by the time we got to the last location, it ended up being probably about 30 or 40 people hunting for different clues.
That's really fun.
Yes.
And is that open? You don't have to be a Hagerstown resident?
Nope. You don't have to register. You don't have to do anything. You just show up at Potomac Walk at 11 a.m. On Saturday, April 12th, and then the fun begins.
And everything's within walking distance,
yes.
I'm assuming?
Everything will be in the immediate downtown area within a few block radius.
Oh my gosh, that is so much fun. And I like the time, 11 to 1, nice and early in the day. You have the rest of the day to do whatever.
Yes.
It's Saturday, so I'm sure that there's a lot of other events going on. And so once that wraps up in April, that's the second Saturday.
Yes.
Because you've been having a different theme.
Yes.
For the second Saturday.
Yes.
Do you know what May is going to be?
May is an art walk.
Okay.
So we're actually partnering with the Washington County Arts Council. So they'll be doing another scavenger hunt, but then we will have live musicians, visual artists, a chalk walk. Washington Goes Purple is actually going to be doing a trash art competition.
Do you have to collect the trash?
So they're managing that, but we did meet with them. But essentially, they're going to have, I think, 5 or 6 different teams, and there's just going to be a pile of trash, and they have to create some type of statue or figure, which will then be placed somewhere downtown. We're not sure where yet, but they'll place those different objects. And I don't remember if they auction them off or if it's just, but it's basically to raise awareness for their cause.
What an interesting idea.
Yes.
You guys are really on the ball. Wow, that is really interesting.
So it's just good to see we're partnering with so many different organizations and all these different organizations coming together. So Art Walk, we had the concept, it's second Saturday, but we knew we would need community partners to help make this successful. So we're just excited that a few have come alongside of us, and our downtown businesses are open and willing to be part of this as well.
And the ideas are so unique. What a unique idea. I've never heard of anything like that before. The scavenger hunt. What a fun, unique idea. I love that. And then you guys are gearing up for the Music and Arts Festival?
Yes.
And when is that in April as well?
That's beginning of May.
Okay.
So Saturday, May 3rd, Hagerstown Music and Arts Festival. I think we're just about done with all the details for that, so we're excited. We'll have 3 different larger staging areas, live at Hub City Vinyl, University Plaza, and Hub City Brewery. We'll be doing a locals music showcase inside of Bailey Bagels and Brew. So a few local musicians in there. We'll have an art exhibit at 14 North Potomac Street, and we're still working on hopefully getting a few other little activities going on in between.
And last year, did you have the Reagan years last year? Was that it for the Music and Arts Fest? I'm almost...
That's Hangerfest.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people are confusing the two. So Hagerfest is the Hagerfest Music and Arts Festival. So we actually moved that to spring this year to hopefully decrease the confusion with Hangerfest, which is always held out in a hangar at Hagerstown Regional Airport.
That's right.
They had the Reagan years last year.
That's a great band. I love them.
We have we'll have the Kelly Bell Band kicking things off for Hagerfest. They're the first concert of the day at 11 in University Plaza. And then the final concert of the day is at 6 p.m. at Hub City Brewery, which will be Staff Infection.
Oh, I love them. And I love that venue, too.
Yes.
Right there.
And then a fun thing, we tried it last year, and it seemed to be successful. We're going to have an after party, which is going to be a silent disco.
What does that mean? I don't know what that
Sure. So everyone has headphones. You have a set of headphones on, and there will be 3 different channels playing different genres of music. So everyone can be listening to different channels in their headphones, but everybody's dancing and hanging out and having a good time.
And hearing something different.
Yes. Yes.
And it's all going to be the same genre of music, or it's all 3
Nope,
different?
it's 3 different genres. 3 completely different genres.
So someone could be like listening to R&B or rap, and then someone else listening to country.
Yes.
And they're just dancing based off of...
Yep.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Everyone,
that's really cool.
Everyone that came last year had such a great time.
Yeah.
We didn't have a huge crowd, but they're like, oh my gosh, we're going to tell all of our friends if you guys do this again next year. So hopefully we get a good crowd.
What a cool concept. I'm just seeing it in my head and just thinking that could be quite entertaining to watch.
It was very entertaining to watch. Yes.
And then what about Thunder in the Square?
Thunder in the Square is May 9th.
You are hitting the ground running.
Yes, we are. So Thunder in the Square is Friday, May 9th. So basically, beginning of May, we have Hagerfest, Saturday, May 3rd, and then we have Thunder in the Square, which is hosted by the Alsatia Club.
Okay.
So their group organizes that, but in conjunction, we do Music in the Plaza. So we'll have the Cruisers, which is a 60s band. They'll be playing in the plaza, and then the classic cars will be lined up pretty much all through the city center area downtown. And then the very next day, May 10th, is Art Walk.
Mm-hmm. Are all of these events free, or is Hagerfest a ticketed event?
Nope. Right now, they're all free.
That's amazing.
The only thing that's ticketed is the silent disco.
Okay.
But everything else is free downtown.
That's incredible.
Yep.
You guys really have so many fun things that are offered in Hagerstown. And I know the scavenger hunt is probably such an exciting event for the kids.
Yes.
I'm sure they really get into it.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we haven't covered that's upcoming that you want to touch on?
One other thing that I'm very excited about is the downtown farmers market, the historic city farmers market. So that actually kicks off.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. This took a hiatus, right? And it's
sort of, yes.
Coming back now.
Yes. So we've been doing an outdoor seasonal market for the last 2-3 years. That's only been monthly, once a month, which has been okay. But then when Hub City Brewery opened, we sat down with them and they said, hey, we would like to bring the farmers market back to where it once was. Mm-hmm. So it's still going to be an outdoor market, but it's going to be every week. So it'll be a weekly market starting Sunday, April 6th, and will run every Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. through the end of September.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wow. And where is it located?
25 West Church Street.
How many blocks is it?
It'll be in the parking lot of Hub City Brewery. Mm-hmm. And that parking lot is quite large. As of last week, I think we had about 40 vendors that had applied. Now, that's not to say we'll have 40 at each market. So I think this first week we should have around 20 vendors. I think they're also planning for some food trucks there. So we're hoping that it will be kind of the go-to spot on Sunday afternoons for people in downtown.
Yeah, the time is great, noon to 4. Normally, farmers markets are like 8 to 11.
Yes.
You know? So I'm not quite awake at that time on a Sunday. Do you know, outside of like produce, what are some of the other vendors that are going to be there?
Baked goods, there'll be some artisan vendors, plants, just all different types. Soap. I don't know if we have any meat vendors. Obviously, fresh produce will probably be later, like late May, early June, because it's just growing season right now. But yeah, I think there should be some really good vendors out there.
Now, Brittany, you threw out a lot of events and gave us lots of wonderful details on them. But if somebody wanted to recap everything or is thinking, I can't remember the date for that event, where could they go to find all that information? Sure.
Our website, downtownhagerstown.org, there's an events tab. So you can just click on that tab that has all the events listed. Or we have an Instagram, Downtown Hagerstown, or Facebook, Downtown Hagerstown. That's where we list everything.
Yeah, encourage everybody to come out and take advantage of it.
Exactly.
It's such a good community building. All of the events that you have, a lot of them are free.
Yes.
The farmers market's back. I mean, there's something for everybody.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with us again today on Let's Talk TriState.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All powered by WellSpan, winner of the American Hospital Association's Quest for Quality Award, online at wellspan.org.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk TriState, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.